Hello friends, I am Cherfaraz. Assalamu alaikum, all praises and thanks to Allah. We commence our journey with His blessed name, expressing our gratitude and offering praise and glorification to Him in the manner befitting His greatness. We beseech for peace and blessings upon all His noble messengers, with a special emphasis on the last among them, the blessed Prophet Muhammad sallallahu. We acknowledge and appreciate the opportunity to communicate with you and share insights on the crucial topic of readying oneself for the significant undertaking, the Great War. The Quran, the Great War, and the West. This is today's discussion that takes a different trajectory as we shift our focus to the vital matter of preparing for the impending Great War. In the complex realm of geopolitics, the prospect of a war looms, a war of catastrophic proportions where the odds of survival are slim. This is not a conflict to be waged with conventional weapons, rather, it demands the deployment of instruments of mass destruction. Where the weaponry of choice is no longer confined to traditional arsenals, but ventures into the realm of nuclear and thermonuclear capabilities. It becomes evident that the instruments of war must transcend the conventional to wreak havoc on a scale that defies ordinary comprehension. This is no ordinary conflict. It's an elemental confrontation that requires a shift in perspective. The only conceivable way to engage in such a war is through the utilization of weapons of mass destruction, specifically nuclear and thermonuclear arms. Not every nation possesses the capacity for such a colossal undertaking. Enter the great powers, those nations equipped with the means to wield weapons of mass destruction. In the contemporary landscape, these powers are synonymous with nuclear capabilities, and only they can orchestrate a war of such magnitude. Geopolitically, it turns as we contemplate potential contenders in this formidable theater of war. Contrary to expectations, the Great War will not be waged between regional powers like Libya and Egypt. Instead, the stage is set for a conflict involving NATO, a formidable alliance that transcends borders. The plot thickens as we envision a colossal clash between NATO and another global superpower, Russia. The Great War in this scenario becomes a high-stakes confrontation between two titans, with the fate of nations hanging in the balance. In the realm of eschatology, where Christian, Jewish, and Islamic traditions converge, there exists a shared anticipation of a cataclysmic event, the Great War. Known as Armageddon in Christian theology, Malhama in Islamic prophecy, and a concept acknowledged in Jewish eschatology, these diverse perspectives converge on the foretelling of a momentous conflict. According to Islamic teachings, a great war, the Malhama, has been foreseen by prophets of old. Astonishingly, the Sahih Bukhari recounts a prophecy wherein it is foretold that in this war, an unprecedented 99% of those engaged in battle will meet their demise. With an unapologetic stance, we assert that survival hinges on escaping the urban sprawl. Our focus shifts to advanced preparations, urging consideration of a remote countryside refuge, a humble abode, a sanctuary prepared in advance. In the intricate tapestry of faiths that span the globe, diverse communities find solace in their beliefs. As we delve into the profound teachings of Islam, a pressing question emerges. How does this community, armed with the unwavering strength of their sacred book, brace themselves for the imminent Great War? In the vast tapestry of global finance and economic shifts, there lies a hidden agenda that many are oblivious to: the Great War of Currencies. As we delve into the intricate web of monetary evolution, one cannot ignore the cloak of deception that shrouds the impending collapse of traditional currencies. The Great War seeks to camouflage the inevitable collapse of conventional currencies, concealing the unraveling financial fabric behind the formidable Great Wall. The euro, once a cornerstone, now teeters on the brink, destined to become a mere flash in the towering structure. But why the disguise? The answer lies in the emergence of a new phenomenon, the era of cryptocurrencies, bitcoins, and beyond. These digital currencies stand ready to assist, even shepherd, the world through the transition that awaits. As the voices of scholars echo in the corridors of financial power, a revelation surfaces. This is not merely about the fall of individual currencies. No, a grander plan unfolds, the migration towards a one-world currency. A singular monetary system for all of mankind, orchestrated by a single central bank. The gears of change are turning rapidly, steering the world towards a future where financial autonomy is but a distant memory. In a world filled with ancient prophecies and modern technological advancements, a mysterious connection emerges between the prophesied Great War and the arrival of a figure known as the Dajjal, appearing in human form. Two conflicting hadiths, one suggesting a span of 7 months and the other 7 years, lead to a perplexing debate. Scholars ponder over the significance of these timelines, contemplating the emergence of the Dajjal as a pivotal moment in Islamic history. The debate intensifies as opinions clash, with some leaning towards the credibility of the second hadith, deeming 7 years as a relatively short period between the Great War and the anticipated appearance of the Dajjal. A revelation surfaces, suggesting that this international currency might be controlled by a central authority, either the Israeli Central Bank or a hypothetical Zionist central bank. The allure of cryptocurrencies becomes apparent as a means to break free from the existing banking system, perceived by some as under the influence of Zionist control. Experts express their views on the attractiveness of cryptocurrencies, citing the potential escape they offer from the clutches of the present banking system. The design of these digital currencies appears intentional, strategically crafted to pave the way for the eventual collapse of national currencies, ultimately leading humanity into a monetary landscape dominated by a single global currency. The concern deepens as the prophecy hints at an inescapable fate once within the grasp of this unified currency, a financial and monetary Guantanamo. Questions arise about the true nature of these cryptocurrencies, and whether they are backed by gold becomes secondary. The focus shifts to a singular solution proposed by some, possessing physical gold coins safeguarded in personal pockets. This is not merely a call for a return to a gold standard. It is a strategic move to prepare individuals for the inevitability of a one-world currency. As the countdown to the prophesied era continues, the debate surrounding the connection between ancient prophecies and the evolving financial landscape becomes increasingly complex. Yet there lies a deeper motive, a quest to dismantle the monetary foundations anchored in the US dollar. As prophesied, a battle for the mountain of gold is underway. This pivotal moment, not decades past, but precisely in the present, marks a juncture where the war for financial supremacy could erupt at any given time. World dominance hinges on controlling the very currency that flows through our economies. This truth is rarely taught within academic walls. Will the echoes of the Great War reverberate first, or will the foundations of the monetary system crumble under the weight of unseen forces? The impending convergence of global crises is undeniable, an uncharted territory beyond the clutches of governmental and banking oversight. Our narrator posits a theory: cryptocurrencies, operating beyond the controls of traditional banking systems, could be the clandestine weapon poised to dismantle the global monetary order. This maneuver, we're told, aims to render the almighty financial institutions powerless, orchestrating a subtle demise akin to the gentle descent of the sun at dusk. The historical evolution of monetary capitals. From the days when London reigned supreme, lending money to the world, to the subsequent shift with Washington's ascent as a monetary capital, we witness the ebb and flow of financial power. The emergence of the US dollar as a global currency, replacing the sterling pound, sets the stage for an impending shift, foretold by signs of economic decline. The potential role of cryptocurrencies in this impending transition. The narrator surmises that a singular global currency may emerge, simplifying the intricate web of diverse monetary units. Cryptocurrencies, we're told, could be the catalyst orchestrating this transformative shift, ushering in a new era of unified global currency, a vision of a singular global currency enveloping the world. This, we're told, could tighten the metaphorical noose around those who remain oblivious to the unfolding events. The urgency of the message is underscored, cautioning those with eyes to see and yet remain blind. The Prophet of Allah has spoken about increasing oppression in this era. Our Prophet, peace be upon him, said that holding on to Islam will be like holding on to hot coals. That means you're going to be oppressed if you're holding on to Islam. Ensure the safety of your family amidst the impending Great War. It's evident that cities will descend into chaos during this tumultuous period. Whether you approve or not, surviving the impending conflict leaves you with no alternative but to vacate urban areas. To ready yourself for the Great War, consider undertaking advanced preparations. Perhaps erect a small hut in a secluded countryside, mountainous, or village setting. This way, if you and your family survive the upheaval, you'll have a pre-prepared refuge to retreat to. To flee, run away from al-fitn, afflictions and trials, is a part of religion. Narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, Allah's messenger, said, "A time will soon come when the best property of a Muslim will be sheep, which he will take on the top of mountains and valleys so as to flee with his religion from afflictions